Hi, I'm Dr. Mary Barbera, autism mom, board-certified behavior analyst, and best-selling author of The Verbal Behavior Approach, which was published in 2007. When I was writing my book in 2006, Lucas was 9 years old. I remember my husband saying something like, "Whatever you do, don't put anything about sleep in your book because you have no idea what you're doing when it comes to sleep." By this point, I had been a BCBA for 3 years and was already working with hundreds of children through a statewide grant in Pennsylvania. But my husband was right. I was very bad at shaping up good sleep habits with my son, Lucas. Every night, despite giving Lucas melatonin and having him start out in his own bed, he would wake up. He would sometimes be up for hours, but oftentimes he would run in our room, jump in our king-size bed, and fall back to sleep. Sometimes I would end up in his bed, and sometimes he would end up just staying asleep in our bed. But for the first 10 years of Lucas's life, our sleep was disrupted almost every single night. I took my husband's advice and didn't put any sleep information in my book. And it wasn't until a year later, when I went to give a full-day presentation in Ohio, that I met a behavior analyst who specialized in sleep, and she helped me with a few key pieces of information. So I can't get too much into all the information she gave in this short video blog, but I can tell you a few things that she recommended that helped a lot. One of the first pieces of advice was for me to lock our bedroom door at night. This prevented Lucas from just barging in and climbing in our bed. I explained to Lucas that the door would be locked and he would need to knock. And I also explained that if he stayed in his own bed throughout the night and woke up in his own bed alone, he would get a special reinforcement in the form of a special cookie. For Lucas, this cookie reinforcement was important, and he wasn't going to get this any other time. So you may be thinking, my child's not going to understand all that, but I didn't think Lucas would either at that point. So I just picked a date, locked my bedroom door, and when Lucas would knock, I would return him to his bed and tell him that he needed to sleep there in his own bed alone for the special cookie in the morning. This offer of reinforcement was key to preventing problem behavior which may have occurred. The first night, Lucas came, woke up, and knocked 3 times, and I returned him to his bed each time. The second night, Lucas woke up twice, and the third night, only 1 time. The fourth night, after 10 years of struggling with sleep, Lucas slept in his own bed through the night, and he's been sleeping soundly ever since. I've gone on to help many children with autism sleep through the night in their own beds, and a lot of times it takes a lot more than just 3 nights and requires several more interventions as well as some database decisions. But sleep, just like any other behavior, can be shaped and it can be changed and it can be improved through the science of applied behavior analysis.